back to the channel. So this is kind of an exciting time. So we were really pondering what we want to use for a head unit on the 68 Riviera. And so I've decided that we're going to use a JL Audio Tweak 88. Ultimately, I chose the JL because it supports up to 8 channels of DSP, and also because it has this cool controller knob with it. And you're going to see, you know, it really opened up the possibilities for doing this. It's a DSP, and what this is going to allow us to do is control the entire system volume-wise with just this knob, and then subwoofer level on this knob. And then this thing will have a programmable EQ curves where we can push this button in and select different curves. And so that's going to give us enough versatility, but also be really stealth, okay? So we're going to put the factory radio back in the dash just for aesthetic purposes. And you know, Scott, the customer, and I were collaborating on, well, where do we put this thing? I wanted to put it in the console, and he said, well, what if we put it on the dash? And so I said, okay, I'm going to put it up over here underneath the heater controls. And he's like, well, you know, can we get it, you know, closer to the radio? And it was like, well, it's right next to the radio. And then I started looking, I'm like, maybe we can get this knob into this. Not sure how we're going to do it or what we're going to do, but it's going to happen. So I'm going to deconstruct this thing. This thing is completely destroyed. I think mice have been urinating on it for about 2 decades. So anyways, all I need is this front section of this thing. None of this rest of this is. So let's see what we can do. Start tearing this thing apart. All right, so we've got this thing all kind of deconstructed down to the point to where I really don't need to remove a whole lot more. But check this out. If you're into radios and stuff like that, here's the power supply of the thing, transformer, capacitor, and then we've got actually what look like vacuum tubes. I believe these are vacuum tubes, but on the output section, which I'm assuming with the wires coming out, those are the speaker leads. This is actually a transistor from, I think these have been around since like the 1950s. So this is a pretty early transistor, a germanium transistor, I believe. And you look in here, capacitors haven't changed much over the years, and resistors and whatnot, but here's some sort of potentiometer. So yeah, I mean, radios haven't, power amplifiers haven't changed much. So I believe the tuner and stuff is all still in here. This here is the tuner. So anyways, I'm gonna play around with this thing just for initial mock-up, and then we'll get it all cleaned up and see if we can make it look pretty and usable. All right, so we've got the DSP knob mounted to that unit, and as you can see, I made that bracket. I have a bead roller, and so I was able to put that step in there because it had a raised portion. It wouldn't sit flat, so it's using existing mounting points and stuff. I got the center to 6 1/4. So we're gonna stick it in the car, see how it fits. All right, so we've got the radio mounted in the dash. This is all factory here. I can get to the subwoofer back here and the volume control here. But what I'm gonna try to do is try to incorporate this knob. I think I just need to drill it and put it on there, and hopefully I can still get to the rear knob on it. So we'll play around with that and see what we can come up with. Well, I'm gonna say that was a lot easier than I ever expected it to be. So here we now have, on this outer ring is going to be what will be the sub level, okay? And it goes 360 degrees almost. And then here's our volume, and it is a push knob. So next step is to get this thing actually all functioning and good to go. So let's see how it works out with it all hooked up. I'm pretty stoked. All right, so we got this thing all installed, and I'm gonna play around a little bit with the backlight, but Here's our volume. Here's the subwoofer. So anyways, dash gets to look kind of factory. We're gonna get all this stuff put together soon. We're waiting on some seats and some other stuff. But this was a pretty easy modification to do, and I mean, I'm blown away. The fit and the finish and everything on it is pretty cool. So anyways, more to come. Thanks for watching.